All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Skip Beat, episode 12. You got turned into a chicken and then fired.
Yep.
And maybe had like a very important heart-to-heart with the sexiest man in Japan, but you were a chicken.
Right.
So,
but he's also like now just someone you're a lot more connected with than you could even imagine.
You maybe understand him a lot better. Yeah. But, you know, still those circumstances cluck me, right? You know, it's just that that's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Yeah, learning a lot more about him, seeing the way in which Kyoko is actually like way more connected to him than she thought. I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, this was also a very scary moment for Kyoko because she almost threw her whole dream
Of
aside.
everything away.
Yeah, and yet she got quite a bit of what she wanted here.
Right.
This is a taste of the power that you could have at one point.
You got a good 1-2 in on him, but that came at a cost.
Very big cost.
A very big cost.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
You're never gonna reprise this role again.
相変わらず返事なしか。まあ仕方ないけど。あのプロデューサーが無視できなくなるような売れっ子に。だって明日には日の当たる場所にチャンスをつかめるかもしれないんだもの。
Was that implying that she actually got to come back because they loved her so much as Beau? Or
Maybe.
because I thought that she was like terminated with extreme prejudice, like
maybe the fan,
response was just
is so good, but we'll wait and see.
yeah.
We'll wait and see. Yeah, I have heard stories of where there's like characters that are planned to basically have a specific exit, and the fan response was so powerful,
Right, that it's just like
that they like survived the entire series.
I mean,
Like.
yeah, that's what like Saul was, I think, right, in Better Call Saul? Or not, like him being a character in Breaking Bad, he was just going to be like a one-off. And then they're like, we love him. And it's like, okay, he's a regular, and then he gets a spin-off show. And
Yeah, there's a lot of shows that are like that. I think another great example is Lapidus from Lost, the pilot. The big bearded guy. Lapidus! You know, like the guy who's like, yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here. And he's always like, what the hell is going on? Like, he's always the most normal guy. Like,
I think I completely forgot about that guy.
yeah. He was a fan favorite, so he got, like, to stay the whole series.
もう9時過ぎ。明日に備えて早く。
Oh, hot boy. Oh.
シェルさん、今ボーの姿なら追いかけてってもらったこと報告。
Yeah, somehow.
Yep.
ボーの正体が私だって知られるの怖いもんね。
Uh,
あのこともあるし、一言くらいは言いたかったかも。
Yeah.
Yes.
なくしかけてたんだ
Yeah,
けど。
you were a part of my backstory.
Right.
果たしたら鶴間くんだって。
But you could get him to, like, you could pull that out of him without revealing that you were Beau, potentially.
Maybe.
ボーの前では随分砕けてる気がして、それがちょっぴりくすぐったいな。
But also, now that you're blushing when you think about him. Oh.
Oh, he's looking at you.
Wait, what? Wait! He could tell that you were Beau? Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a bad sign. Why are you running? His legs, they're long.
Yep.
Ah, this is a JoJo
Yeah,
fucking thing.
right. His stride is 1.5 of yours. Oh, Kabedon.
Yeah.
挨拶なしとはひどいな。一応君の先輩なんだけど。
That was the opposite.
意外と執念深い
Yep.
ねって思ったろ。
Yep.
そんなこと私。
Your next line will be. Oh, his agent's just like.
視察指導してただけ。
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
心配かけて。気をつけます。
Yeah, you almost lost an image
どうして
point.
私に
Right.
はいつも意地悪なのか。あんなに優しい笑顔も見せてくれたのに。
You're never going to see it again.
嘘つき紳士スマイルばっかり。あなたに嫌われるようなこと。
Nah, it's not that he hates you.
A few things, maybe.
But hate is too strong a word. It's the disdain for your callous nature with regards to acting and...
Right. But since then, you've done plenty of things that could make him hate you.
この業界目立ってなんぼの世界なんだから
Okay.
いけるものは何だって利用しないと
See, he's trying to teach her.
自己アピールして歩いたって
Right.
損はないだろ
Agents is just like, this guy, he knows it.
Yeah.
もっと欲求を持つべきだな誰よりも目立ちたいって君はスターになりたいんだろ
That's what it means to be a star.
CM オーディションしかも明日
勝手に応募しちゃダンスも増えるかなと思って。
オーディションに受かるためにはどうすれば人より目立てるか
Right.
They'll literally force this mindset into you if you don't
Exactly.
want to lose the the
しっ
job.
かり頑張っておいで
Right, because now she's actually, like, putting in the work and everything, and it's like, okay, yeah, I see you, kid.
しっかりしてカズミ。ダメよ。なおちゃん、私がついてる。
Are they sisters or fellow students?
Schoolmates, maybe, yeah.
今まで友
I
達
mean,
って
maybe
で
it's
きな
just
かった
same
のに
uniform.
親友か。
Yeah.
I don't think that would go well. Yep.
ナオコさんに
Just straight 90 degree
Uh-huh.
turn. Love
仲良く
it.
したいのに。本当私、人生翔太郎に狂わされてる。
You're talking out loud.
私の青春ってど
Yep.
こに？
Destruction.
Oh, all right, we've got the blonde twin tails.
ごめんなさい。早く帰ったら？どうせこの CM の仕事。
Ah, and she's got the laugh, too.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
The Silver Wicked the Demon.
あなたなら一番よく知ってるでしょ？いつも主役の私と違ったと名前もない早くしかやったことないんだもの。琴波さん。もうこさん。
Yeah.
All right.
They were having a fight. Had
Yeah.
nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
あいやだ。オーディションってどうしてこんなに待たせるのかしら。
Oh, my God.
エリカ様なら容姿実力ともに
Wow.
秀でているのは
She's got her own host club,
Who
basically.
is she?
お受けにならなくても良いのでは
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
私、企業の令嬢らしいよ。
Oh,
Okay.
Nepo baby.
Yeah.
And yes, she is actually getting jobs.
Right, she'll bring in the production money, so
あんまり仲良
she
く
gets
Right.
the roles.
あなたの実力、そうね、人に見えないところで発揮する力は絶大みたいね。
Oh!
今回も
Oh!
その力に頼
Ah! That's such a diss. Oh my god.
Yeah.
あんたも来てたの？偶然ね。とか、こんなに会うなんて、まるで私たちって一心同体の
Nope.
Yep, just completely ignored.
口聞かないって決めたのよ。どうしてよ。
Imagine this is actually happening right,
Right,
now.
right.
気に入らない
Oh
ところ
my
で
God.
Wait, it is actually happening.
私のライバルなん
It is actually happening. Oh my god. Oh,
ライバル？
wait.
どうして？
She said that
She
she was
admitted
a
it.
rival, but
She
not
admitted it.
but not any of the other people here.
Right.
Oh my God.
Everyone else is like, wait, who the fuck is she then?
Yeah.
Like,
エリカ様大変でございます
huh.
この少女オーディションに臨むというのに目は世で言うすっぴんこれは世で言う嬉しいこれは世で言う使い
Wow.
From use.
どうせ私はいつも金欠よ。そういう意味でのライバル。あなた
Anna.
何
Oh.
も知らないのね。気取りじゃない。
Hey, she now called you two friends.
Yeah.
これよりオーディションに入ります
もうこさん行こう。
Let's.
あなた本当に学習能力のない人る杭を容赦なく叩き折るのが面白いんだから。なんで何も言い返さないの？
うるさいわね。言った人には言わせておけばいいのよ。
なんか逃げてるみたい。
Mocha's too cool.
Yeah.
人そんなに実力者なの。
This is not a problem for you to fix, Kyoko.
お子さんが早くしかやったことないなんて。
私が花から早くなんかやる人間だと思うの。
信じられないって言ってるんじゃない。
Okay. Let's go.
Yep.
まだ CM 監督の黒崎さんがいらしてませんがオーディションを始めさせ
Damn.
ていただきま
Just
す
late to the like.
Yeah.
監督ともなると人選の決定権はかなり強いはず。だっ
Okay.
て好都合だわ。この一次審査は私たち
Or the director's not here because it doesn't matter because she's gonna get the role regardless.
Whoa, sure.
一部高円寺エリカ
Yeah.
趣味乗馬海外旅行特技ご覧の通りプロ並みの華麗な暮らし
君はあの高円寺グループのお嬢さんですか
日本を代表するスターになるのが夢でした
Yes.
自信もあります
Clearly.
自分の実力じゃなくて
Yeah.
家柄の力で
ここはビジネス業界
Yep.
プロの世界よ
Any means necessary.
嘘早くも話がまとまりかけてる
Jeez.
まだ何もしてないのアイドルになりたいのよ私も子供の頃からの夢だったのよ
Whoa.
Yeah. I like that they're bringing that up of like, you're not special. Just about everyone wants this
こんなに実況ア
job.
ピールできたのって初めてよ私も
There's the director.
Oh my god, they're the only two people that stayed.
自分がラブミームに入れられた理由頭では分かったつもりだった
あんなに愛されたい欲望を胸に秘め
The ferocious energy.
Yeah.
本音のぶつけ合いなら負けないのにおまけにやっと
If it were a hatred competition.
Right. The way she says that with like the cutesy voice.
キラキラした青春時代です。それ
Sparkling
にちな
you.
みに、皆さんのキラキラしていた思い出を
もうありません去りましたバカ正直にこれ
Ah, you were! No!
大子さんまで
Oh.
小学校3年の時
Oh god.
演劇で主役を
Her delivery is so just
楽しか
deadpan.
った
Yeah.
No, it just
Nope.
sounded like, yeah, when I was a young boy. My
Right.
father.
投げやりになってた大子さんこのままじゃ本当にあの人に負けて
But she's doing this because she's already determined that the audition's over.
結果見えてる
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
私二次審査には出ない
でもほら監督さん今日いなかったし
Oh.
結果なんて最後まで頑張ってみなきゃわからないで
私の進もうとする道を潰すためには金に糸目をつけないのよ
But I am the director, so.
Oh,
クラスの人気投票であの子を抑えて私が主役をやった
gotcha.
あの子が裏で手を回すように
Wow.
Damn.
演劇部に入部する
Wow. Their drama goes back far.
私がこの世のどこかで日の目を見ること自体が許せないの
Oh, sure. Maybe even orchestrating her to be in auditions so that she can show her up.
No. She shows up to the places that she has auditions.
Ah, right.
She doesn't need to do it that way.
Sure.
It's just, you
Yeah,
know, give me
just
tabs
follow
on the
her
things.
around,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
世の中お金に勝るものはないんだもの
Ah, but the creative director's like, no,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be that way.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if
所詮そんな
the director's just like, yep, you're right. Oh,
You can't think like that. Yeah.
本当に仕方ないって思ってるの
why the hell are you in show business?
お金に劣ってるって思ってるの
どんなに欲しくたって人の心は変えるわ売らない人だっているわいないわよいるわけないわそんな人
And now they're giving the impassioned performance
Yeah.
like the two girls earlier.
Right.
LMA のオーディションに落ちた時私にはやっぱり無理なんだ諦めてしまうにはまだ早いってだって私
He's gonna hire both of them to, like,
Right.
play off each other.
Yeah.
Aren't we gonna build some sparkling memories together?
Exactly.
親になりたいんでしょ
Right.
Is what you want?
なりたいわ
Yes.
だったら戦わないと
Tatakai.
If you don't fight, you die.
Right.
悔しいじゃない
私
Ah.
今まで戦うって
What?
どうやって
You have earned a friend.
戦ったら私思う存分を縛
Well, there's plenty of sparkles here,
ただの無責任発言になってしまう私のバカ
but that's usual for you.
目立ってな
That's right.
目を引けるものは何だって利用しないと
Just use those words.
私たち労せずして目立てる方法があるじゃないこれは私たちだけに与えられた特権
Which
見
is
たら忘れられない呪い的インパク
Look, a curse.
ト
What?
労せずして目立てる方法ね。何をして見せてくれんのかな。
Yeah.
楽しみじゃねえの。
Ah.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's like, I want to see those girls get to round 2.
Right.
ペガさん私のせいで長引いて大 OK 出してもらえる演技
No, you won't, because you won't be here next time.
何度も繰り返してこそ
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Very encouraging.
泣いてしまうと君を支える自信まで流れてしまうよ
Right, because no, but he does need her to be on her best.
Yep.
本当に仕事にひたむきな人間には優しいんだよな。
Right.
そういえば京子ちゃんにも優しかったよな。
Oh,
親
what's
身
that?
にアドバイスしてあげたりさ。なんかさ、レンって本当は根本的に京子ちゃんのってないのかなって思ってたから。川上君ちょっと。はい。あれ、もしかしてレン。
I have a very particular
He's
association
like,
with that
what?
name.
What?
優しくして。まあその方がレンらしくていいじゃないか。だいたい俺万人に言う。
I love when they make them blobs and
Yeah.
純粋にこの業界で自分を生かしたくて一生懸命なわけじゃないんですよ。昔の面影にほだされた。
スタンバイ OK です
Maybe not that past, but you know.
甘くなりすぎない
but he knows that's her.
Right.
いやそんなことを改めなくてもいいじゃないか。
Yeah. Yeah.
追われて逃げるだけの草食動物じゃなくなるの。
Alright.
変身するのよ。言うなればヒョウ。
We devour our prey. Yes.
あんたさ、私たちって何？
Oh, okay.
このオーディションって受かるの一人なんじゃない？
Right.
普通。
They also like
Yeah.
力の限り戦ってモンスターさんに負けるなら、
Fantastic.
exactly.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
それに
a duel to the death. Yeah.
次にチャレンジすればいいだけのことだもん。
Right.
And I'm clearly not as good as you, right? Right?
Yeah, so you should beat me easily. But until then, we will destroy the competition.
あんた、
Yeah.
私と似てる。
Exactly.
Oh. Oh. What was that?
本気でこの仕事取りに行くわよ。私だってあの子に負ける気がしないのは
Right.
一人じゃない。
This is what friendship is.
けどお互いまず最初
Yeah,
に
we
一人
do.
の二人を
The enemy of my enemy.
何あなたたちその格好は気は確かなの？もしかして私には勝てるわけないって分かってやけくそになったらもっと早くそうやって身の程をわきまえてほしかった。
No, this is our battle armor.
あなたのせいで私人生を狂わされたわ。
黒崎監督ちょいと二次審査の準備をね
Wait, what is he cutting
予
up
定
though?
してた内容に変更
Okay.
だから
まだ CM の内容未定ですよね。
起用人数
I knew it! Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
shit!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
私はあなたの人生を
I love it.
狂わせた。でも安心して。
I'll do it
それは
again.
今日で終わりよ。解放してあげるわ。
I'll send you to the shadow realm.
Yeah, I will abandon you on the tracks of life.
Right.
And in a station where a train shows up only at 5 a.m., you know?
I love it. It's not that he's gonna like give them the part or anything like that, but it's the, hey, there are some people here that do have great chemistry together. And since we haven't planned out exactly how the commercial's gonna go, we can tailor it to the performances that they're able to give. And so, yeah, two people.
And he
Awesome.
and he saw basically the potential of what kind of energy could come if you had two people playing
Right.
off each other.
Well, and if you really think about like, you know, the sparkling memories or whatever, right? That's the kind of thing that would best come out when you're actually interacting with another person, not by yourself.
right.
Because it's about those
Because they
human
validate the other
connections.
person's thing. It's,
Exactly,
Yeah, it's about
right.
validation.
Yep, you make each other look good.
And then by extension, then the product is then validated
Right.
by...
Exactly. You know, it's the, you know, you're trying to get nostalgia. You have, you know, the mother and her child, you know, together, right, in a park. You don't have someone in an empty room, you know. That was great.
Very satisfying.
Yep, I gotta
Yes.
say, I really like this as a reason for how they're gonna get their in, because, like, when I'm watching the episode, right, and it's like that, oh, but money will win out. There was a part of me that wanted to be like, no, but surely there will be someone that isn't corrupted, or the director hasn't been, you know, like, won over yet. The director would be like, no, yeah, I am very easily won with money, you know, like, that is exactly how this is gonna go, you know,
Right.
as like an
Because
anti-joke.
the director was also hired for this job.
Right,
Again,
exactly.
The company is the one that's wants that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
the executive just says, yeah, that's great, but, you know.
But all they are doing basically is just saying like, yeah, we want the money. But the director is the one that says, okay, but I'm going to, you know, do the job you hired me to do.
Right, which is to make a
the
good
best
commercial.
Make the best commercial so that you will sell more product. Because that's going
Right.
to make you way more money than potentially just
Exactly.
having a producer role that, you know, gives them a little bit of their we get to put our name on it, and that gives validation to it and stuff.
Exactly. And on top of that, or in conjunction with that, because he saw that, like, oh, right, no, for this, we don't want it to just be one person by themselves, evoking, sparkling memories and all that stuff. No, we want two people for this. That girl is not going to be good with a partner.
Nope.
She will not be able to work with a scene partner.
If anything, I don't think even our girls will be either. We already kind of saw a hint of what the actual result is going to be. It's going to be the two schoolgirls who came in their uniforms, and when one of them slightly got nervous and was the other one's like, no, we must believe.
Right there.
Exactly. Their love was palpable. They were sparkling youth in its purest form,
Exactly. But that's also great because, let's be real, I want to see Kyoko fail a bit more.
I think it would be good for them to try really hard, but ultimately not exactly what they're looking for.
Because that's part of the building up the belief in her ascension, right? It's the struggle, it's the grit, it's the clawing her way to the top, right?
Yeah. It's channeling the demon because it's all she has left at certain points.
And that's what keeps her going when everyone else falls by the wayside. And so, they can give this awesome performance here, and then, maybe they don't get the part, but the director's still
I'm gonna keep.
I remember them.
I'm gonna keep my, my company or what have you, just aware that you two exist, and if you made an impression. Thank you.
If you see ladies in pink uniforms, keep an eye out for them because they do good work.
They're a bit unhinged, but
they're a bit of an X factor. You don't exactly know what you're gonna get.
They're not gonna be good for every job,
right? But it is going to be something
memorable.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, but I really loved that we had them solidified as not only rivals here, but the friend rivals, where it's the hey, we both just ultimately want to succeed. We want to be proven that our efforts are worthwhile, and because of that, they're actually quite similar.
Yep.
The ultimate goals for why they want to become famous and successful and all that are completely different. But the revelation for Moko that she's been dealing with this girl for since she was a little kid, just because she ended up getting chosen for a role over her, that now she's okay, now I'm gonna make it my personal mission to make your acting life hell.
Yep.
As a form of petty vengeance, because she has the resources through her family to make this doable. And in order to actually be capable of doing this, it's not that it would be hard, but she'd have to basically have a perma private investigator just stalking her, being every single job that she goes on, quickly call me, let me know what it is and where it is,
I'll get
and
my
all
people
that
to
stuff.
drive me over stat.
And then I will get everything within my power to be moved in such a way that I can just go there and do it. And because she never has a want or a need for anything in the world, she can drop anything and everything and just be okay, I'm over there.
Yeah, she doesn't have something in particular that she's working towards as far as we can tell, so she can kind of just piggyback and sabotage her instead.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean that she's necessarily a bad actress. She probably has the capacity to do well in certain jobs, but it's again the reason why she actually gets the jobs is that people want her family's, company
backing and all that stuff.
And stuff. And that's real. That makes sense.
Show business is expensive, and if you're trying to move, it's competitive. And if you want to move a product, push a product, so much of it is the the advertising and all that stuff, right? And having what the commercial looks like is just one part of that, right?
Right.
So I do like that that's something that's being brought up. I like that it's an actual real threat here, because that's the kind of stuff that you have to face.
And then on the other side, we got Ren. Ren has kind of revealed a little bit more about himself here, that he does actually care a little bit about Kyoko, and he does kind of want to help her here. But again, it's the reason why she wants to be a star, that kind of holds him back a little bit from really wanting to be that kind to her.
But he cares about her enough that when she does things like being bleh, that actually does affect him, right? It was a personal grudge that made him, all fake smile, walk up to her in front of everybody, right? Because it's okay, you bug me. I you bothered me before. You were a mild annoyance, but now it's why? Why must you be this way?
Right, and we saw basically that he gave no, you have to stand out, like by any means necessary. So his advice to her is already coming in like to help a certain way, in that it's stirring up the connection that she has with Kanai, which is fun.
Right,
So.
because even if he doesn't particularly like her, she is starting to earn his respect on a professional level. Because her performance in the chicken suit was actually good enough that they were willing to overlook all the shit that she did that was, going off the rails because, hey, people loved her.
He doesn't know that it was her in the chicken suit.
Oh, that's true. That's right.
No, it's the other stuff that they've worked on before that's kind of giving that stuff there. No, if anything, it's kind of a fun dynamic to have you be aware of something that the other person doesn't know that you're aware of, but that's been the position that Ren's been in for this whole time, that he knows that it's her from back then, and yet he doesn't know that she now knows, because of her being Bo, that she knows that he's the guy from back then, and yet he doesn't know that she's Bo.
It's the classic, like romance story thing where it's the, do they like each other? Sure. Do they know that they potentially like each other? Sure. But do they know that the other person knows that they know?
Right.
No.
Yeah, no, they don't know.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun to see how that develops. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So if you have any that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.